240 straight days of getting your mind right on the energy bus into your workday at First Sip. Good morning, Fred and Jenny Winnie.
Did you count?
I counted with AI. I went back to our very first episode, which was, I think, August the 7th, 2024 of last year. Oh,
Wow.
That's a big deal.
That's a big
deal. 240 days of starting your day with positive intention. It's a big deal. We're so happy to have Jenny Winnie, my cousin, the girl that grew up next door playing baseball with the boys, here with us this morning. Jenny Winnie, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. As a former member of the Allison Braves, it taught me that swing like this, and now I can't hit a golf ball because I still feel like you got to swing like it's a bat.
She's still swinging for the fences, Fred.
Jenny, there's not many people that can hit a golf ball, okay?
That makes me feel better because it's sad. But anyway, I'm thrilled to be here.
Yeah. So we've been continuing to get our mind right. We've got a new introductory video. Did you see the new introductory video?
I liked it.
Yeah. Got a little something to it, doesn't it? It feels
who did it? Who did it?
I did it. I did it with I threw it together, but it definitely could use some help. I'm excited. Well, thank you. It could use some more stuff.
There is some sort of Santa Claus or something dancing at the end of the skid steer. Have you ever noticed that?
That is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There's a little I created this with AI. There's Aaron Jacobins. Good morning, Aaron. Thank you for being here. And thank you for all those exclamation marks. We've been talking about how good exclamation marks make you feel.
They do. Uh-oh.
When you get exclamation marks, feels good, doesn't it?
Wait, am I lag? I know we hate when I do this.
It's Danny. It happens. They must be doing some work around his multi-million-dollar apartment.
You know what I did? I took off I believe we may have had a delay. So let's see if that gets better. Okay. And hopefully the show will get smooth and good. What I'd love to do is talk to y'all about Red, White, and Boom. Did y'all have a good 4th of July? Did you shoot any fireworks down at the lake, Fred?
No.
Not one.
Not a single firework did we shoot at the lake. We saw some.
Yeah.
But, here's the deal. The Hub City Spartanburgers have spoiled us because on Friday nights they put on such a good fireworks show.
Come on now.
When it comes to the 4th of July, right? The burgers do it pretty good.
Hey, now that's an excellent point. We go and we do something. If we go to Italy, do we like to go into Myrtle Beach anymore? Right? You do something.
It's also like, once you start seeing it and you get used to seeing fireworks and stuff, it kind of takes out it's kind of like, you remember every year the Wizard of Oz came on around springtime and we're like, yeah. And
yeah.
You can watch it anytime you want to.
Exactly. Yeah. And we used to get excited about recording like the Cosby Show, Family Ties. Remember that? And you would have to record it because if you missed it, there was no watching it.
Nope.
How would you record it?
VCR.
What is that?
Remember?
Pretty.
Come on now. Blockbuster Video. That was an experience when you'd go to the Blockbuster Video, wasn't it?
It was like we were going to Myrtle Beach.
You go out there, you get you a video, get you a bag of popcorn. We're going home to watch a movie.
It's movie night, kids. And we're like, okay, thanks, Pa.
Then you get in that VHS tape and you're trying to find the show. You remember you recorded a movie. Oh, I don't know why I recorded that.
Yep.
Morning, DJ.
Look at DJ. Good morning, DJ. Hope you have a great week. It's been hot. It's July. You'll have that. Yeah. I've got a question for y'all. I wrote this down and I said, I'm going to ask Now, Fred, we know, Denny, you know what Fred does. He officiates basketball, which is not an easy thing to do. But I think it's along those same lines of what we had talking about later on.
Mm-hmm.
Getting judged, people pleasing, right? You blow the whistle, you make the call, you're going to make some people upset. So I've got a question for Jenny Winnie. Would you rather be a judge, a referee, or a juror? Judge, ref, or juror? What job would you rather take? You've got to do one this next week, every day, and it's a big case, it's a big game, and
A juror.
a juror.
Yeah.
Fred, a judge. I know we already know that you're willing to do one of these.
I mean, since I am a referee, I will go with referee. And I don't know if y'all remember, I didn't make it through my Supreme Court hearings.
You didn't.
They didn't push me through.
Oh, yeah.
I gave that a shot. And
Man,
I've been marked from jury duty forever, so I have to be a referee.
Hey, they dug up so much in your past. That was the only reason you didn't make it. You know, I mean, they had to dig deep to find some of the bad stuff. But I thought about that. You know, a judge gets to think about it, right? You blow that whistle, you're going to be making that call right then and there. And the judge gets to make it without all that extra input, you know?
Yeah.
A juror, Jenny, if you're a juror, I can guarantee you, if I'm ever have jury duty, anybody that's on there needs to get sick in a hurry. They do not want to have jury duty with you. Don't want to be in. You do not.
You don't. And I just feel like I want to be the juror because I want to talk to them and be like, now listen, are you thinking of this? Get out my PowerPoint presentation. Like, did you see this? Yeah. Now
Jen,
yes.
I know my cousin well enough to know I don't want you on a jury. I want you as a judge.
Were you doing this? Were you like, you see, the glove doesn't fit?
Yeah, you must have quit.
Oh, glove doesn't fit. He didn't do it.
Yeah, and but see, if I was on that jury, I would have been like, did you see him spread his fingers really wide so that it wouldn't go on? You know, I mean, are we sure?
It's funny, and juries are a tough deal. What is it? 12 Angry Men, the 12 jurors. It's my son's favorite movie. Abe's a huge movie buff, and he's like, Dad, if I know you don't watch movies, but if you don't watch this movie, it's human nature. It's 12 distinct personalities, essentially.
Yep.
In that. I've only read about it. Hey, we've got more people in here. Look at here. We got Antarctic Mike.
Oh. Hey, Mike.
Love to hear from Antarctic Mike. We always have the best conversations. I talk to Mike from time to time. David Turner. Speaking of, wait a minute now. What is wrong with David Turner's comment? Anyone?
I don't know if he's fired up on a Monday or not.
David, I know you're out in California.
That's your comment.
Huh?
That's usually what you say, isn't it? No, you say let's roll.
We say let's roll. But what is wrong with his comment, Jenny, is I don't see any capital letters and I only see one exclamation mark. So yeah, we are not accepting that. We're not accepting that, David. We need you to
rookie move.
Wait. But you let Mike off.
I let Mike off with a boom, but look how many O's are in that boom. I mean, that tells me that he is.
My bad, Mike.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, David's let's go is perfect. We don't need perfection around here. We need something. We need to spell it wrong. We need big letters. We need to say we're.
Hey, speaking of that, do you have a quote of the day?
I do not have a quote of the day.
Because I didn't want to see the writing on there again where the T's at the bottom or whatever it is. The E.
Oh. Hey, look at here. Wait.
Because we don't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
We don't have to be perfect. No, we don't. But I hope that you have a quote. Who's got a case of the Mondays? You've come to the right place if you have the Monday blues. Because I felt it. I've got a lot going on this week. I'm excited this week. I got up. I went for a little run. I said, Jeannie Winnie's coming this morning. And then we said, I just had a little bit of that. But that's why that's why we do this every single day, right? We get on that energy bus. We talk about it all the time. George was having a terrible day, but he got on that bus. And Joy said something to him, and then he got set down, and next thing you know, you're rolling, right? And so getting in here and committing to just a little 15 minutes.
A little 15 minutes.
A little tiny 15 minutes. It's been one of the better moves that I've done. And I've got a co-host that does it with me, and we've got our cousin Jenny Winnie in here. Here's the quote of the day.
Oh,
Not perfection, but progress. Not perfection, but progress. Jenny Winnie, what do you think? Perfection over progress?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Because you're never going to, I mean, let's be honest. It's never going to be perfect if we're constantly, but at least if you're progressing, it's getting a little better every day.
Now tell us, are you a perfectionist, Jenny? It depends. It depends.
Maybe. I mean, I have been known to rip up stuff just because I'm like, it wasn't right. You know, let's just start over.
Yeah. How about you, Fred? You're a perfectionist?
Oh, I like to get it pretty dialed in, but I will not let it hold up progress.
Well, now I like that answer. That's a happy
that was a good answer.
Yeah. Good morning, Russ Hammond. I would love to know what some of these folks in the comments, Paul Pappy, judge, referee, or juror. A judge, you're making the decision. You got time to think about it. A ref, you're blowing the whistle. You're going to piss off half of that stadium. Or a juror, you're sending somebody to jail. You're changing their life. And you got to agree with 11 other people.
Only if it's murder, right?
Only if.
Isn't there one that's like majority? You know what I'm saying?
No, you got to get it. It's either you're guilty or you're not guilty. We've got a hung jury.
Yeah, I thought there was one that it's like, you know, let's say it's not like a serious felony or something. I don't know. I thought it had to be like it's the majority. I don't know. Don't ask me. You didn't ask me. That's the beauty of it. You didn't ask me.
We got to get everybody on the. What else? What's on your mind this week, Freddie Blanton?
If we have judge questions, we could reach out to the Honorable Mike Wood and see if he would hop on the show one day.
Mike Wood, do you know a judge?
And he would also probably talk about some basketball officiating.
There you go.
At one point in time, he had reffed the most amount of Duke, North Carolina games than any other official.
Oh,
I would love to talk to him about that. I mean, because have you ever daydreamed about officiating in Cameron Indoor, the Cameron Crazies? They're jumping up and down and they're playing North Carolina, and you make that first call and you make that charge call and it's going the other way. Come on.
Yeah, morning dream, midday dream, nighttime dream.
Freddie, when you're watching a game, are you like, oh my, he's a terrible ref, he should have called this or that? Are you like that?
I would never say anything like that.
Okay. There's a liar buzz going off somewhere.
You could, you know, I do have two boys playing basketball currently. And as a dad and an official, I find it real hard to bite my tongue sometimes.
Do you ever bite your tongue?
Yes. And the words that come out of my mouth are meant to be constructive criticism and very respectful.
Constructive.
You're aggressively helpful.
I tell you what, though, I kind of live vicariously through Fred with his young boys. They're both playing ball, and I can imagine how intense that would be, right? You know a little something about it. You want to get out there. You want to play the doggone game for them, but you can't, can you, Fred?
No. And then sometimes you want to referee it for them.
I heard that. Hey, give us the final thought. All dudes are armchair quarterback. Amen to that. Just ask me. We'll tell you. Hey, Fred, final thought. Hey guys, everybody that's here, me and Jenny Winnie are going to go live right after this. We're going to talk about a book that she's read. I'm going to catch up with Jenny Winnie. It's going to be right here in the Daniel Allison Average Dude profile. Fred, go ahead.
Where will it be?
Right here.
Right here.
Right here. Don't even move.
Okay. So leading up to that, does Jenny have a quick quote?
Oh,
something that's jumped out from her from that book she's reading.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. Well, I mean, everybody's going to know when I say let them. That's the main quote. Let them.
The quote is let them, and we're going to be talking all about the judgments of others, validation, seeking approval. This is the key, folks. We break free from that and we're going somewhere. Y'all have a great day. Fred, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.